everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Mandi Evi Damayanti, NPM 2241189, Management Class 22C. Today, I will discuss why occupational safety and health is so important, share astonishing statistics, and provide practical advice on how we can all contribute to creating a safer and healthier work environment. Occupational safety and health is a very important concept in the world of work. K3 is an effort to prevent work accident and protect the health of workers in the workplace. Good implementation of K3 can reduce the risk of accident and work-related disease, increase productivity, and create a healthy and safe work environment. Next is risk of work accident. The risk of work accident is one of the dangers that must be watched out for the work environment. Work accident can result in major losses both for employees and the company. Employees who experience work accident might experience injuries or even disability, so they cannot work as usual. Meanwhile, companies can experience financial losses due to medical care costs, compensation, and loss of productivity. Next is risk of occupational disease. Apart from the risk of work accident, the risk of work-related disease is also a threat to employees in the workplace. Some jobs can pose risks to health, such as work in chemistry, agriculture, and construction. Some diseases that often occur due to work include asthma, scoliosis, and cancer. The next is benefit of implementation K3 in the workplace. The benefit of implementation K3 in the workplace are enormous. One of them is improving employee health and safety. By implementation K3, employees can avoid the risk of accident and work-related illness. Apart from that, implementation K3 can also increase employee productivity. Employees who are healthy and feel safe at work will be more productive and enthusiastic at work. Implementation K3 can also help companies reduce the risk of financial loss. By preventing work accident and work-related illness, companies can save on medical care and compensation costs. Apart from that, with a healthy and safe work environment, companies can improve their reputation and good image in the eyes of the public. Next is tips for implementation K3 in the workplace. Implementation K3 in the workplace requires effort and cooperation from all parties. Here are some tips for implementation K3 in the workplace. The first is identify the risk of accident and occupational disease. First of all, companies must identify the risk of accident and occupational disease that may occur in the workplace. This can be done by conducting K3 audits and paying attention to work processes that have the potential to endanger employee health and safety. Second is implement K3 regulation. Once risks are identified, the company must implement clear and regular K3 regulation. This includes implementing safe work procedure, using personal protective equipment, as well as monitoring and reporting incidents of accident and work-related illness. The third is provide K3 training. Companies must provide regular K3 training to employees. This training covers safe work methods, use of PPE, and how to avoid the risk of accidents and work-related illness. Apart from that, companies must also provide education and update about the importance of K3 in the workplace. Fourth is carry out of evaluation and improvement. Company must periodically evaluate the implementation of K3 in the workplace. This evaluation is carried out to determine the effectiveness of the K3 regulation implementation and to improve things that are still lacking. In this way, companies can continue to improve the health and safety of employees in the workplace. Next is the importance of occupational safety and health. The first is human protection. Occupational safety and health is about protecting people. The life and health of every individual is very valuable. We want everyone to go home healthy and after working. Second is better productivity. Employees who feel safe and healthy tend to be the more productive. When we reduce work-related accident and illness, we also increase company productivity. Third is cost saving. Occupational injuries and illness can result in significant costs for a company, include medical costs, work absences, and worker replacement. Investing in occupational safety and health can save money in the long run. Next is occupational safety and health statistics. The first is the global data. According to the World Health Organization, every year there are around 2.78 million deaths due to work accidents and work-related diseases. Second is economic cost. According to the International Labour Organization, the economic cost caused by work accident and occupational disease reach around 4% of global GDP every year. Third is psychological impact. Apart from physical injuries, excessive workload and stress at work can also result in mental health problems such as fatigue, depression, and anxiety. The third is how to improve occupational safety and health. The first is committed leadership. It is important for company leaders to set a good example in prioritizing occupational safety and health. Two is training and education. Conduct work safety-related training to all employees, as well as educate them about risk and precaution. The third is implementing safety procedures. Implement strict safety procedures and ensure all employees comply with them. Fourth is safe equipment. Ensure the equipment that machines in the workplace comply with applicable safety standards. The fifth is health promotion. Providing health facilities in the workplace and encouraging a healthy lifestyle. And then next conclusion, occupational safety and health is a shared commitment for all of us. This is not only the responsibility of the company, but also the responsibility of every individual who works. When they work together to create safer and healthier work environments, we can reduce injuries, illness, and related costs while improving our productivity and quality of life. Let's all contribute to creating a safer and healthier future at work. Okay, that's all I can say. I hope this presentation is useful for you. Thank you for your attention.